Hey Vanner fam, so as you can see I am not in the van. I'm back in North Carolina and this is just a quick little video update on my lock journey. So I just want to update you. It's time for a retwist. As you can see, I'm still having lots of frizz, but and again, the ends on most of them are not locked yet, but the middles are. Lots of gray hair in there. I don't know if you can see it in video. I don't know how well this is coming across, but yeah, so it's time for a retwist. I am okay with the journey so far. I know I was really having a hard time. I was struggling, and I'm still not where I wish I was, but I guess that's with any journey, right? I do need my sides shaved again. They grow so quickly. As you can see, there's a little bit of a fade there. Mr. P is a barber, and so he's done the last two cuts for me, and so he faded it. Let me brush it and show you. So he gave me a fade, which I told him I really didn't want a fade. I wanted it shaved because it grows back so freaking fast. When it gets to the point where I have to brush it for it to look nice, which is right here at this length, I am like, cut it off. So I'm definitely want another haircut ASAP. And I think I'm just going to have him cut it to skin. I don't want it faded because then I have to maintain it, you know, and then this hair is too long right in here. I don't like that. I like to see a hard V here, and I like to see a hard V in the back because I have those V's there for a reason. I like seeing them. I know they're not soft and feminine, but I'm not soft and feminine. So I've been using rose water. I use my clips, Hydrothermal Naturals moisturizer, and oil. I don't use as much of those, but I do need my hair to be moisturized. I have very dry hair anyway, and putting it in locks makes it even drier. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Of course, I'll speed through me twisting them because I'm going to watch some Netflix while I do it. Try to remember to do is tomorrow when I take the clips out and wear my hair out for that first day to take a few pictures and put them up at the end of this video so you can see what it looks like without the clips in it. All right, let's get the twist in. Okay, so a friend called and we stayed on the phone for like an hour and I kept twisting my hair. So that's why you don't see very much video footage of me actually twisting. So I am done with the twisting. As you can see, I do have lots of loose hair like this. And so I try and go through and wrap it around the lock as best as I can. But I'm experiencing a lot of that, and that's just all of my, what do you call it, the loose hairs, the hairs that are just refusing to lock, to get in that lock. And I know a lot of people say don't do the, what do you call it, the crochet needle where you pull in those loose hairs and tighten up your lock. I've been watching videos, and even you guys who are locked and you are in the comments on my other videos about my hair are saying, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And I'm like, but I feel like I should, because I'm having these hairs, they're starting to intertwine with each other. And so I'm having to pull locks apart when I do my retwisting every single time. So I don't know what I'm going to end up doing. For that, I wish these hairs would just go in there. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. But see, like this. See all the little loose hairs like this? So I'm having to retwist them. Like rewrap them, wrap them around the lock, but they won't stay that way. It's like a constant battle. And then what happens is they get attached to another one, and then the two locks start trying to merge. Because I'm only retwisting about every month to month and a half-ish, something like that. Or kind of when it gets on my nerves. So I'm not retwisting a lot. And see, same thing here. It's all of it. And it just comes undone so easily because those hairs are not wanting to be part of the lock. It's like they're like rebelling against being locked. I kind of wish, if anybody's wondering, I did start these with 2-strand twists. I really should have started these with 3-strand braids, like plaits. I should have started these with plaits. And if I were to go and do this again from being a loose natural, like if I were to comb these out and start over, I would do 3-strand plaits or braids. You know, some people call them braids, some people call them plaits. We call them plaits back in the day. Let me plait your hair. That's what I would have started with instead of the 2-strand twists. I feel like the 2-strand twists were just a little bit loose as they loosened up, you know, sleeping on them and stuff like that, even though I tie them up. And I'm just wrapping these hairs around, but they just unwrap within the matter of a day or so. It's like, ugh. So, I don't know. Eventually, they'll lock. I just feel like that's slowing down my process. That's what I feel. I feel like they're slowing down my process. I even toyed with getting some weaving hair or braiding hair, like the Marley, the kinky Marley braiding hair, and just taking a little teeny bit and wrapping it around my locks to keep my hair together, to smooth them out. I had toyed with that idea as well, and I still might do that. That way, as it grows out, I can just cut that off. You know, cut my locks as they grow out. When it gets to a certain length, I can just cut it off. But I don't know. I need something to keep these frizzes down. Anyway, if you're locked or starting your lock journey, or you've been locked for a while, you know, hit me up in the comments and let's have a conversation about locks. I guess this is what you would call the ugly stage. Everybody says everybody's locks has an ugly stage. Some people's hair locks quicker, of course, because it depends on your texture, depends on your hair, how cooperative the hair is, all that. Everybody's hair is different, so everybody's journey into locking will be different. But yeah, I'm just feeling like I'm taking, you know, 3 steps forward and 4 steps back every time. I feel like, oh, it's starting to look good. And then in a matter of a couple of days, I'm like, why is it loose right here and here and here? So let's have a conversation about locks in the comments below. And I'll throw some pictures up at the end here so you can see what it looks like when I wear it out. It doesn't look much different than this. It just doesn't have clips in it. Because I don't really wear it out very much. I usually wear my beanie caps. And I'll put a link below to my Amazon store, which is always linked in the description box, where you can get those beanie caps. So many of you are interested in those little beanie caps. They do have the satin or sateen lining on the inside, so they don't take all the moisture out of your hair. They keep your hair, you know, they retain most of the moisture in your hair. So they're in my Amazon shop. It's down below. Remember, when you're shopping on Amazon, just your regular everyday shopping, please use my link if you don't mind. Just bookmark it in your favorites on your cell phone browser or your computer browser and use it to go through Amazon instead of just going to Amazon.com. Doesn't cost you anything, but I get a few cents for every dollar you spend, and it just helps me out, and you're not going to be charged anything extra. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next time. Enjoying the videos? Then give a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and comment. Support future videos on Patreon for just $1 a month. And text Vanner Fam, all one word, to 703-783-3232. Mwah! I'll see you next time.